Lights go on. They're ready. Racing now. She jumped out quickly, Fabergino, and she's going to work through and lead them quite easily. Classic Chance sprung the gate smartly from Get the Vibe and Salubrious. Truly Belong easing back, but Fabergino now rolls to the top comfortably. My Demi followed further back on the fence by Pearl Trade, and dropping out last of all is Beat the Bell. Fabergino, the Liverpool Grey, led them at the 600 mark, and she's a length and a half in front of Classic Chant, who quickly got up onto a toe ball. A length away running third, Get the Vibe. My Demi planted wide. Down on the inside next of all, Salubrious, who just tended to lose a bit of ground in transit. Pearl Trade, Truly Belong, and Beat the Bell by the 300. Fabergino led. He hasn't asked her for any effort at this stage. She led a length and a half to two. Classic Chant with Pearl Trade running on. And now he starts to wind up. She drops a gear here. Fabergino, he's just sitting up against her. She pricks her ears. She's going to dominate again. And she comes away. She is absolutely ab-fab. Comes on to win it easily. Fabergino from Pearl Trade. Down on the inside, getting through late. Beat the Bell is there in company with Classic Chant for third. Then Salubrious, Get the Vibe, and My Demi. And Truly Belong brought up the tail of the field. And she did that in absolutely first gear. Never moved, didn't have to move. And it was nothing more than an exercise gallop for this majestic filly, beating Pearl Trade and either Beat the Bell, Classic Chant, disputing third placing. But she's now made it 4 out of 4, and they'll be absolutely rejoicing and about to get into the party mode in Liverpool, where quite a number of the owners, of course, would have been watching in as Fabergino extends her winning tally. She jumped to the front. She found it easily enough, and then it was a case of Peter just sitting down and giving her a little shake up at the 200 mark, and she dominated proceedings there. She's done it well within herself. Be interesting to see the time that she has run, and also Pete Nucky and his thoughts too, because he'll be over there with Britt Taylor. In fact, he's gone straight past. She's hurtled back here, Fabergino, given Brittany the go-by very, very swiftly. So we'll get down to Pete, and he'll be talking with Gareth in the enclosure. In fact, she's come back and she's got a head full of steam, and she's hardly raised a sweat as she comes back, Fabergino. Owned by Jay Beasley, MF McDonough, also Jay Thierry and Jimmy Anderson, who bred the filly as she's a Machino out of a Dan Zero mare, Raizana, trained by Tiana Robertson, and it's 4 out of 4. Now the other details are about to come to hand. Unfortunately, some things never change here at Belmont Park, and that's the infield semaphore board. It has not worked since we've been back here. Anyway, the placings. 3-5. It's a dead heat in actual fact for third, between 7 Beat the Bell and 8 Classic Chant. A dead heat. Their margins, times still coming to hand at this stage. So let's get down now as Peter Nucky comes back in the pink and grey colours of part owner Jimmy Anderson on this majestic filly, who's made it 4 from 4, and she just oozes class, and that was nothing more than an exercise gallop. Gareth, as we take it back with you.
Yeah, that's that indeed, Macca, because she was impressive once again, Fabergino. In fact, listening to your call, Nucky never really asked for her. He didn't really push the button. Tiana Robertson joins us. How about that? 2 runs now in a preparation for 2 victories.
Yeah, it's good to see her back at the track so soon, and like you say, it looks like she's doing it easy. You almost get a little bit worried because you're wanting the jockey to ask something of her, but she's doing all she has to do, and we can't ask any more.
How are you feeling approaching today? She was the shortest that she's ever been, and she was having her second run this prep.
Yeah, if anything, today was the day when she could have been beat. Maybe fitness, she might have been feeling a little bit, having that freshen up, but she shows us what she's got. She puts in 110%, and she's got the ability, so at the end of the day, she's always got that there.
What's the plans for her now? Do you send her out for that break, or you just continue on maybe another run or 2?
She might have one more run. We'll just see how she pulls up. Same as always with her. We'll just take it day by day, but might have another run in 3 weeks.
Have you set a plan for her maybe later in the summer yet, or are you just taking it run by run?
We're taking it run by run. Obviously, we've always got it in the back of our mind if she can get those good races in the spring, but we're taking it day by day with her.
The Liverpool Grey, I think Mac has named her now. Congratulations, and I think they'll be watching over there in Liverpool as well. Job well done, Tiana.
Thank you.
There's Tiana Robertson, the winning trainer, and we'll catch up with Peter Nucky. It'll be interesting to see what he has to say about This wonderful filly, she's 4 from 4, and geez, it's exciting to have a horse like this in WA. We see Enticing Star a little later on. They're a little bit different. This horse jumps out and breaks their hearts and basically doesn't allow anyone else to get into the contest. Nux, how about that?
Yeah, she's pretty exciting. She makes it easy for all us. Well, it makes it easy for me and all you guys watching her, you know, yeah.
You've done a lot of work on her this preparation. What kind of feel did she give you today? It looks like she just canted in. You never really had to ask for her, the extreme effort anyway.
Yeah, well, you don't have to ask for a lot because she gets to a top speed pretty quickly. In mid-race, you're containing that so she doesn't go too hard too early. But say you go bang, you squeak her up with your mouth and she goes. And so there's no point asking for an effort when you don't have to. I thought she handled Ascot better than Belmont, albeit this was her first time here. She comes off that camera at Ascot and she goes super quick, where today I wanted to wait till I got well into the straight. But no, all things ticking the boxes for her. She's going well.
What about coming back underneath you? Is she getting better?
She is like, she jumped good enough and then I just coasted with her. Mid-race, that's where she tries to take off. But she was handling herself good today.
Do you think she could have another run this prep?
Oh, I always think she can, but Tiana sees her day in and day out. I only see her every Tuesday and Saturdays, but Tiana pretty much sleeps with her and so she knows her better than me. And this is her baby and she wants to look after her, so she's doing a good job with her.
Have you booked yourself yet for the winter bottom?
Yeah, well, she's exciting. She's exciting.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we are. But still, that's where you want to aim. Yeah, no, got to aim for the big ones, and that's where she's probably going to end up.
Yeah, I think racing needs to get exciting sometimes, and I think she is the excitement machine, 4 from 4.
Yeah, and if it's not this year, I'd say it'll be the following year, definitely. Yeah.
Well, job well done, Nux.
No, thanks, guys.
There we go. There's Peter Nucky there, the winning jockey with Fabagino. She is exciting. That's 4 from 4. Let's hope we see her at the races one more time, maybe at Belmont. But the summer quickly approaches, and won't she be a headline act when she goes around at Ascot during our bigger races, hopefully later on in the year.